And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you from a lovely little Westlake Village, California, where it is bright and early, and we're going to get right into some trade taking. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and do not invest more than you can afford to lose. This is a very choppy, very abusive market at the moment, so proceed with caution. But I did want to go over a trade setup that I am looking at right now on what I would call, a perfect rhyme. And what I'm talking about here is if, I'm going to go ahead and take that trade before it gets away from me, as Doge just did a little pump. And clear invalidation below this wick here. You've got the bullish divergence. All right, so I'm going to take the trade and just show you how I came to this conclusion. So AR, R Weave, Mr. R Weaves, AR. So I'm just going to show you this trade strategy really quick. So we call this the 1 hour rhyming strategy, where you get the RSI and the stochastic RSI rhyming in the oversold position. Not quite printing the bullish divergence yet, but you're going to have, two drives coming back from this pivot right here, where the price is making higher lows. Well, this is not confirmed yet. So it's not confirmed yet, but Market Cipher has the VWAP pointed in an upwards position alongside a green dot below the buy line. So I'm going to go ahead and take that trade. Or should I? Should we see what Bitcoin's doing alongside it? Essentially, what's happening right now after the market dumped this morning, Bitcoin dumping a little bit, opening up the week. And we'll take a look at Bitcoin price action in just a minute here, and take a look at Ethereum and Solana and maybe even XRP to see if we can get a couple of these trades. But the way this trade setup works is you want the hourly and the 15-minute essentially to rhyme. And what is that? Well, I'm going to mark it off here so you can see it. The RSI is oversold. The stochastic RSI is oversold below this line. And we are crossing up. Volatility is increasing. And we're getting this nice curvature in the momentum waves here, and some bullish divergence, some drastic price making lower lows, and the momentum waves are making higher lows. And let's see if the R-Weave's in the top 100 coins. Top 100 coins. Is R-Weave in the top 100 coins? Well, we can see here. We can definitely see here. By going to coinmarketcap.com. And the reason I want like the top 100 coins is, well, they're a little bit less manipulated. So almost top 100, 108. You can see massive correction down, massive correction down from the highs this year. It looks like most altcoins. So anyways, this is just a short-term scalping strategy and designed to get those short-term gains. So let's go ahead and jump into this position before it gets ahead of us again, even though that's why I'm kind of waiting on the 1 minute time frame. We're getting a little bit, I mean, we call this a bull flag. What's a bull flag? Yeah, let's just add a little bit. And we're gonna increase the leverage here on this one. And we're gonna go just using a little bit of the account, just a little bit. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna target this area right here. Which is where there is a bit of an inefficiency. And we can also look at another little tool I like to look at called the heat map. Go to coinglass.com, click on the Liquidations Heat Map, and you can see where all those liquidations are, where the heat is, where the butter is in the market, and Bitcoin 96,485. That was a familiar number from last week, but I do want to check in on AR. AR. Oh, it doesn't even show on here. There's ARB. There's Fartcoin. ARB, near. Okay, it's not even on. It's not even on the heat map. That's a little bit concerning. You know, you can get a little manipulation with these coins that don't have a lot of liquidity. So let's say I am going to put the stop loss take profit in, and I'm just going to go below this low. Below this low, targeting just a little bit higher on this move, because we do have the rhyme in. On the 15-minute, we're below the value area low. We're below Valerie here. This is where you want to take your longs from. We've got a massive green dot here on the hourly. And you got the same rhyming action here. Boom, boom. All the things are lining up for a bit of an upside move. And frankly, on the 15-minute time frame, yeah, we're probably going to sell off that wick. I mean, we could get all the way back up to here, but take profit 1, take profit 2. That looks nice. That looks nice. So how do we do that? Well, I'm going to get rid of the parabolic SAR and put it on that 15-minute time frame where it's a little bit easier to see. And you can see this W formation actually is pretty clean at the moment. It's not confirmed yet. But how would we get our W target? Boom, boom, higher low, and then you should get a run back to that high. So, but we always sell off. I mean, we've already tapped this area one time. Did we get a full tap there? Not really. Buyers are buying things up at that level. Where does that line up? Anything on the daily? I mean, to be fair, this is a rather dangerous trade here. Rather dangerous. But short term looks like the markets are bouncing around. Bouncing. Let's see. Do we see anything back here? Oops. Interested to see where the fibs are lining up. So we did lose the 786, and we could get a full retrace back down to 361 when you're looking at this from a daily perspective. And another bear flag right there. But short-term upside position, you know. Short-term upside, we could get a little love. We could get a little love. And this could be just, you know, testing the lows one more time, just like Bitcoin. So where did we say take profit 1 was going to be, guys? Well, right here. And how would we do that? We're going to limit order out. We're going to post only 50% at, call it 868. 868, boom, confirm. And then we are going to drag our full take profit up there. Boom. And we are going to now add back on the parabolic SAR. You can see I will put a trailing stop. New and improved feature. trailing stop at, where am I going to put it? So I'm going to have this be the activation price at 868. And then the retracement is going to be 0.75%. So at a break even, 0.75%. We're going to go by rate. Oops. Confirm. 0.75. Oh, it doesn't want to let me do a decimal. And 8.68. Boom. Huh. Did I type something wrong? Let's see. Retracement. Activation price at 868. Well, now just imagine if we were investing with $100,000, right? We'd be up 10% already. Oh my goodness. Laughing to the bank. You could even take those profits right now. Why is that trigger price right there? It doesn't make sense. So if I go with activation price, yeah, I think that is right. That is right. So I'm going to hit confirm. We're going to let this play out, and we're going to check in on Bitcoin. And how's our Doji coin doing? Doji coin. And actually, I want to check out Sui, which a lot of people are having fun trading Sui right now. And so why not? Why not? Look at all these coins getting a bounce right now. Sand. The W looks like it's getting completed. We're coming off that bullish divergence here, and multiple drives, declining volatility. So, you know, sand looks like it wants to take a leap forward. I guess we could take a little trade on sand as well. But I feel like I'm less prepared on this one. Again, you want to mark out those levels ahead of time. What do I mean by that? Well, I guess we could take some diamond. Do it right now. Do it right now. So we're going to use our value area indicator. We're below the value area low, which is probably the target on this, to be fair. You know, all these people went short, and now they're about to get stopped out. And then what I like to do is go, okay. See, that was the range for the last couple of days here. After a big dump, big dumpy dump. I think this one looks like it's going to bounce more. I think we're going to take a little bit on sand. Let's take a little bit. Let's take a little bit on sand. Good old sand. Maybe we should, we're hitting our target so quickly, you know, so quickly. I think my Sui trade, I'm going to add more. Needs to be a multiple of 10. Okay. Now let's look at it first. Let's look at it. Has to be higher than entry price. Okay. Let's just take those profits and run. 17%, not bad. Are we too late for the sand trade? Let's see. We're below value area low. are we going to bust through there? To me, that looks like a completed W formation. And we should get a move up to this area right here. We should get a move. Let's see what the hourly says. Yeah, I think sand is ready to go. So let's just add another little baby trade in there. Another little one. Stacking little profits at a time. Trigger price. That doesn't make sense to me. See, look how quickly these things reverse on you. Okay. So quickly. I'm not about to take a loss just in case this thing is not working right. That's okay. We can get stopped out for a little tiny profit. And I think we should move on to Bitcoin. I think this is our sign to move on to Bitcoin. Hourly is going to confirm that green dot. We're crossing back up. Volatility is increasing. I do like this one. Sand. You can see prices making those lower lows. Momentum is making those higher lows. And that is your divergence. But what happens a lot of times, right? We grabbed whatever liquidity was right there. And then you get this little pullback. You know, how many more days are left in the day? How many more hours are left in the day? 1, 2, 3, 4 more hours. 4 more hours into this trade, and could it be reversal time? Well, let's check out SUI. Hey, TRX is bouncing up. H-bar is having a strong day. Rune having a strong day. Rune looking bullish. Looks like they're going to come for that wick right there. Bonk. You know, Solana really taking it on the chin here. And let's check out Bitcoin dominance. I think we did say, you know, good chance we attack this wick here somewhere. And, you know, that does line up right there. I think that is our target for this guy right here. I'm going to put that in. Bitcoin dominance going up. And I mean, checking in on the CME gap, everybody looking for it. And what have we been saying all along for Bitcoin is, hey, if we do come back and test this wick, does this look like an uptrend? Higher lows? Not as much of an uptrend as you would like to see. I mean, this is just, it looks like it's just getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Wow, my golds are heading up to the target of $3,000, $3,000 gold. I do believe that will happen sooner than later. We're filling in this wick. That could take us all the way up to 3,400. Holy smokes. PaxG USDT giving it away for Mr. Gold. And Bitcoin is down for the day. Down for the day. And what usually happens after a down day? Well, we've been getting some green. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of red days here. And I think on CMEs, it's rather, I mean, just lots of red days. And did we come for this low? No, we did not. On the 30-minute chart, CMEs does look like it's putting in a bounce. Bullish divergence. You know, the question is, where is the target off that bullish divergence? Well, at a minimum, we're looking for that 382 fib. All right, the 382 is where your weak bounces come in. So 96,215. And that could provide the upside pressure on the rest of the market that we're looking for these altcoin little tiny plays to the upside. And they weren't going to make it that easy. You can see they were not going to make it that easy, just not giving us the love that we were hoping for. You know, last chance for love there. I am interested to see how that all plays out. Anyways, bigger picture, what we're talking about for Bitcoin last week. I think a couple of things we were talking about. A couple of things. We were talking about the 4-hour channel. The 4-hour channel. And the 4-hour channel. The more touches, the better, right? That looks like a falling pizza to me. But it's not drawn out right. It still doesn't look right to me. How did Mr. Jordan have this drawn out here? The 4-hour channel. Boom. That's it. That's it, Levi. Levi the sleepy doggy. All right. 4-hour channel is coming in right here. Man, it is a Monday, guys. How many of y'all are feeling that Monday vibe today? Which is not the funnest vibe. It's just not the funnest vibe Mondays. They are not my favorite. I like to be just in the groove already, like ready to go, in the groove. And we're retesting the 4-hour channel. Now, if we break back in there, next target down, 91,000. I do think if we break back down in here, it could be rather nasty. So what does that look like? Maybe one more. Tag this, tag that, all the way down to 88,000. And if we do come down to 88,000, 88,000, I can't believe I'm even saying that, 91,000, I think one step at a time is good. You know, if we don't have much volume come in on this candle, then $94,720. So we've got about 2 hours left to prove this reversal bounce out. We want to prove this reversal bounce out, and the last step here, I'm going to look at SUI, or let's do it one at a time. Solana, XRP, and what did we say? 150 was the level for Mr. Solana. Now, as volatility is increasing, momentum is to the downside. Solana does look like she wants to give up the ghost a little bit more. The harbinger of death and despair is Solana calling the top at the moment. Where do these trend lines come in? So we're going to do a bit of a Fibonacci cluster, which we did this a while back. And we said, well, where's the most confluence coming in for a bounce? You can see this zone right here at about $100. No, we were saying, I think this level right here. That level right there. And then we want to take that value area high to low metric. Boom. Boom. Coming in at 130. This level right here. I mean, once we lost this level, it looks like we are getting a fresh swoop down to about 138 to 130. Somewhere in that zone. And what would that be in alignment with the macro trend for Solana from this high to low? I'm going to do one more thing here. Value area high is coming in off the 115. So there's going to be some bounces along the way, but this one right here at about 134 and confluence down here. What is this pivot coming from? Let's remove all of these. Do it again. Boom. 115. 115. We do not want to see this break. But that does seem to be, I mean, call it an M formation. Boom. Boom. And do we have the bearish divergence on the other side? Bearish divergence. Yeah, big time bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. Volatility is increasing. I hate to say it, but perhaps Solana's coming a bit lower, back down to $100. That would be the proverbial target. If we do not bounce from this liquidation level right here, right now, if we do not get a bounce from that 786 fib, which we could easily do right now, guys, this is actually probably more likely than not we get picked up. After a big bearish red candle like this today, for me, depends on how the day closes, but to me, you can see 146 after a big bearish day like this. You know, if we can close back above 159 today, that'll look good for a bounce. But how do these things work? Big red day like that, you could get the next splurt down today. Or if we close back above the 786, a nice backfill, and then kind of judge it from there. So two options for Solana right now. Do I think it's over for Solana? Absolutely not. But short term, Solana is not getting a lot of love. Solana is not getting a lot of love, and we're coming in to give a perfect test of this trend line. You know. Yeah, I would say probably going to bounce. Depends on how the day closes here. Want to keep a close eye on this one. All right. And that being said, if you did enjoy this in-depth analysis on some of these altcoins, make sure you smash the like button and post a comment below if you have any questions. And with that said, I hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your day. Take care.